just about ready to go. And our pitcher tonight, Yusei Kikuchi.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
And that's downstairs and outside. Out to short. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. Here's the Guardians lineup now. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure
out towards right center. That's well struck. Going, gone. His second of the year. It's 1-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Just missed. Kikuchi, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And that one is out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate.
And the inning is over. But 2-round. Back in Anaheim, our starter in this one, Tanner Bybee.
Oh, this guy featuring that straight four-seam fastball, but off of it throws the cutter. And really, he's most effective when he's using that cutter off the four-seam fastball just to miss the barrel of the bat. Not always going to see the swings and misses, but if you can somehow get weaker contact, you have a chance to collect some outs. Now, it's going to look the same until the very last second, so hitters are going to have to make a decision and hope that sometimes they're able to guess right.
All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. Trailing by a couple of runs already, and I'm sure they'd like to erase that deficit quickly. Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. He'll circle the bases. Third home run of the season. It's 2-1.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Mike Trout stands in now and watches strike one. Next offering is fouled back. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in game one of this three-game set. Not close with that one, and a count 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
And that one is lifted in the air. Thomas sizes this one up. Makes the grab, 2 down. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Soler launched a homer in his most recent game. 2 outs, base is empty. And that is out of play. Line drive and foul ball.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
That one off the mark, and that is ball one.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
Baby.
Swung on, belted. Kwan moving back. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. A laser to left. It's their second home run of the inning, and it ties it up. It's 2-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Taylor Ward stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3. But 2-round. New inning getting started, and now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Kikuchi back to work. And the slider just misses.
Open the door for him. Hey, you stay. You're supposed to go down for the watermelon. Stay.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there. In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. In one hops off the wall.
You stay.
Extra bases.
You stay.
Second, pulls him off the bag.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Going back. At the wall. Can't make the catch, but I think he brought it back. Coming home. And he's there at third with a triple.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Bo Naylor. The next hit takes
outside. Go with it. Go. Stop it.
Runner at third, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you get a little extra to the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
That one not close, and it's 2-2. Chris, the players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tagging and heading for home. He'll score the sac fly, and they take a 2-run lead.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
So digging in, Gabriel Arias. And that's a little bit high, and it's 1-0. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Knocks it down. No throw, and they come away without an out. Here's Lane Thomas now. He's 0 for 1. A little bit low. Nope. Ball 1. Arias stands at first with 1 out. And it finds its way through for a hit. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only one away. Stepping up for the Guardians, Daniel Schneemann. Grounded out his first time up. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
The shortstop takes the ball. Now this is in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Just
That's
off the outside edge. 2-2. To first, maybe a 2-ball. Neto for one. Over to first, safe. So up next, Stephen Kwan. He's already homered here in this one. Right through there for a strike. That one missed. Swing and a ground ball. Moncada tossed to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of here. Bottom of the inning. Here's the power hitting catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. That one ripped. One away. Luis Rengifo, the next to hit for the Angels. And there's a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a foul out of play. Comes up empty. That's strike two. One out, bases empty. Struck him out looking. Here is Yoan Moncada. Just missed.
Outside.
Pitch misses, and that's ball two. And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 3-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Draws the walk there.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Into the outfield, base hit. And now two aboard.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now Zach Neto.
Counts
and
1-0.
ball one. First and second, two down. Bottom half of inning number two. There's the strike.
I got a ball, one strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
One ball, two strikes.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and two are left. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. That clips the corner.
Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And the leadoff man aboard. Now it's the DH, David Fry.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Runner at first with no outs here. That's off the inside corner. 2 balls, no strikes.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Got him looking.
Name it. Here.
And 1 away.
He's got to throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
So in now for Cleveland, Carlos Santana. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Missed with a changeup. 1-0. And there's a foul ball. Just missed.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Runner on the go. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. The throw is still in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2. Definitely some concern here. That ball came back and got him right on the pitching arm. As you can see him trying to shake it off.
And if nothing else, you worry about him getting some dead arm. And
well, he settles under it in left, and that will end the inning. Guardians lead 1 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. As we go to the last of the 3rd. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Schanuel. First pitch, not close. Grounds 1 to short. On the run, sends it over to first. And very nicely done for the out. Here's Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1. That one way outside. Ball 1. In the air, fairly deep to right field. 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Jorge Soler now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. And a breaking ball misses outside. Up the middle. Jump throw. Pretty nice play there. Angels go quietly there. On to the 4th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Bo Naylor. Naylor measures 6 feet even, 25 years old, and he was born in Canada. This one popped up. Moncada. And there's 1 down. And here is Gabriel Arias. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Hot shot to third. Moncada tossed to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Here's Lane Thomas. To the right side. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
You gotta love his hustle down the line to beat the flip to the bag. I mean, there's a lot going on between a first baseman and the pitcher during these plays, and he just kept his head down and beat it out.
And up next for Cleveland, Daniel Schneemann. Just missed. Thomas leads off first with 2 down to the inning. There goes the runner. Strike in there. Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground, and that's just foul. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Outside low, now 2-2.
2 strikes.
In the air, left field, down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Swings over the top of that one. Ohapi down to first. He's in there. So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, it's maybe a little bit of a morale killer. For a second, you think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Just missed.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2 now. Got it. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So they strand a pair. We're midway in the 4th. Guardians 4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Taylor Ward. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
You know, these Angels showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that high four-seam fastball, it's become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
And a foul ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one carrying, feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Rengifo now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Check swing, called strike. Now one missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Two outs. Swing and a miss. Tanner Bybee with the strikeout. Angels held in check. They trail it here. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. And that's in for a strike.
You know, these Guardians, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
That's ball 2.
On the ground, right side. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
Having a really nice game here. That's his 2nd extra base hit. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
Fry in the box again.
0-1.
Takes a strike.
1-1.
In the dirt. That misses, and it's 2-1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th.
I didn't hear you.
I know. It's not just washing the dishes, babe.
I didn't just wash the dishes. I was doing other things.
Like what?
Oh, stop it. I swept the whole floor here. I was taking things up and down.
Babe, before you put the things to clean, again, the table needs to be white. The dining room table, the bar table, all of that needs to be white. Because all those crumbs are going to fall right in the floor.
And misses inside.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike. Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So digging in, Carlos Santana, 1 for 2. First pitch misses. Six straight outside the strike zone.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for.
Oh, great stop. Off balance speed. There's one to first. Double play. Nicely done.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So in now for Cleveland, Jhonkensy Noel. That misses, and that's ball 1. On the ground to first, and that's a fair ball. Ramirez in to score, and they're up by 3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And here it comes.
Hey! I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one fouled off.
Double A. Let me check it. Right? Opposite side.
Noel at second with 2 down. Lined, and that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4. Gabriel Arias getting ready to hit. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make it.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 86.
First pitch, and he just misses. That one ripped, but foul. That's towards center. Lugo right there to make the grab. And that is that. They get 2 runs. Back here at Angel Stadium, we head to the bottom of the 5th. So in now for the Angels, Yoan Moncada. Swing and a ground ball out to short. On the run, throw to first, and they get the out.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Lugo swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Hit in the air, left field. Kwan pulls it in on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Neto at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Next offering is down low.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
2 down, nobody on. Fastball is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Angels go down. All set for the top of the 6th. Here comes Lane Thomas.
¿Cuánto?
Here's a rocket out to left. Stretches out.
135? That's not bad.
And hauls it in. And now the shortstop, Daniel Schneemann. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
That's out.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Good eye right there. Next pitch misses. 3-2 now. Hangs on to the foul tip. That's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
And that one hammered. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Into second, and he's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Kwan on at second with 2 down.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Man on second, 2 down. On the ground, right side. The throw to first, and Ramirez is set down. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Schanuel. There's a strike.
You know, these Angels, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Ramirez sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now batting Mike Trout. 0 for 2 in this one. 0-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean,
0-1's the count.
that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And there's the strike.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of the hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
Goes down looking. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Jorge Soler, the next to hit for the Angels. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. And at first, Taylor Ward, the next to hit. There's the strike. The Guardians leading by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th.
Yep, that ball went out.
Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Hunter Gaddis getting loose out there. Junis also getting ready. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs.
2-2 the count.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
And they'll do it again. The next offering misses, and it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Throw on to Santana. Out number 3. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Inside corner for a strike. 0-1. There's the strike.
0-2 count. Both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
The other way. And there's one away. Stepping up for the Guardians, Carlos Santana. That's a strike. Next pitch is downstairs. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and he went around. That's ruled a swing.
Oh, knee.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that just misses. Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Noel in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. The 0-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that will fall. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Bo Naylor at the plate now. First offering and it just misses.
Ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that'll do it. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Hunter Gaddis. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Hoppy now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Next offering is downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And that's down and away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. Luis Rengifo, the next to hit for the Angels, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's outside. Ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The Halos down by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the 7th. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Chase Silson.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And it's fouled away. And that skips into dirt.
2 strikes.
And that one in the air center field. Lugo brings it in. 1 down. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next pitch is outside.
2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. And that's outside.
The guy at the plate.
She dirty something?
Slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Over to first, and Thomas is out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Daniel Schneemann. And that's outside.
You know, how long has she been on the phone today? At least 10 hours.
That's in there. Strike 1.
I don't know about that.
And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
Check swing on the 2-1. Appeal to third. And he went around, says Ricky Halotv. Right back to him on the mound. Sends it to first, and that's the 3rd out. Jacob Junis takes over on the mound. So digging in, Matthew Lugo. He is singled, and he is flied to left. And first offering is fouled off.
Baby, 135.
Ball 1 there.
2 strikes.
Not bad.
Ball.
Oh my goodness.
It makes me really upset. I find it super unfair.
Oh my god. I haven't been just sitting here playing. I have not been just sitting here.
I've been working all day.
What? I was not here. What does that have to do with me?
Now, when you come and you see me working, you help me out.
What do you want me to do? I can do. Look at this. It doesn't look bad. Get back to get it. I like the counters.
All this is out. this up. But all this is out. All of it. All of it. Even the milkshake. All of it.
The milkshake was since when the milkshake?
You think that this is clear? You really think this is clear?
Pero tú quieres que la gente no viva aquí. Has to be like, que lo vamos a vender. Come on, man. You can leave a come on. Not a big deal.
Honey, the bottle and the Clorox, the bleach thing there. Sure.
Yo. Ridiculous. Why you llamando a la gente? Jesus.
Una gente. How often? I don't do this often. When I clean it, and I go un ching y ya. But when there's people coming, I like to clean a little more. Ese día, tú no puedes decir, vamos entre tú y yo and knock this out between the both of us. So that we could go to sleep at a decent time, the both of us. No, tú te sientas jugar también.
Estaba sentado ahí 3 horas.
Whatever. Tú no ves trabajando. Your thing is, what can I do to help? What can I get out of the way? What do you want me to bring? You want me to bring? What can I, like, as long as you see me up and doing something, because there's things to do. Once you see me sit down, you be like, okay, she's done. No more. We're done here. But yo estoy para ir haciendo cosas. The least you can do is say, vamos, let's knock this out.
Not one. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do?
Nothing. Just keep doing what you're doing. I'm telling you what I want you to do.
What do you want me to do? I wanted to turn the cleaners up. I swept the floor. I took the clothes off. I took the clothes. ¿Qué más tú quieres?
Nada. That's it. But that's the only thing there is.
Siempre algo más, right?
Hey, I'm still working. You're sitting. Obviously, there's a lot of other things to do.
It's so ridiculous. No va a invitar a nadie aquí. This is ridiculous every time. Una manía. Es una enfermedad esto. This is not normal. This is not normal. So la neta es como biggest cleaning job in the house. Hey, no do anything else. Hey, invita a gente. And the place a mess always over there. It's not clean. I go there everywhere. No, but put it into perspective. Jesus, it's not that crazy.
We don't just do it for them, we do it for ourselves.
No, it's like every little crevice. Every little crevice.
It's dirt everywhere. We're breathing all of that. I'm telling you how you can help me. And
I've done everything you told me. I worked that table too, the dining room table. Look at it.
Okay, so I'm gonna leave the table like this, right? This is how I'm gonna leave the table. You know I'm not gonna leave the table like this. What do you think I'm doing right now?
Look, I do what I can. Limpiando is not my thing. I do what I can para recoger.
Okay, pero si tú me ves todavía bajada, your thing should be like, what?
What should I do to help you? Oh, stop it. I'm trying.
Nothing, baby, just sit down.
I'm not sitting. I'm going up and down. I'm taking breaks. Una caja ahí de fósforo.
Una caja de fósforo. And guess what? We used to wash the bathroom. And it's a caja de fósforo.
What are you talking about?
Y aquí hay 3 baños. ¿Cuántos tú limpias un baño? Ni uno. Ni uno. ¿Tú sabes el tiempo que me fue para limpiar un baño nada más? Ni uno. Yo soy la que me pongo los 3 baños. And I used to be tired. You and me. And you used to wash in the bathroom. One little bathroom. Yeah, and here we have a bigger house. We have a bigger house. Y tú no dices, let me take one of the bathrooms para limpiar esta vaina. It's tough. I know that you do things, but the things that I'm doing is take so time consuming that I wish I could get more help in those really time consuming tasks. The folding, the putting away, all of that, the clearing up, the cleaning the bathroom, the toilet, the trunk, the kitchen, putting things away. It requires so much time. Nice to find things clean. There's sauce stuck in it. There's still sauce here. There was sauce there. Hard sauce from the tikka masala. There's no sheets on our bed. When you brought up the floor, you put up sheets.
And foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Neto stands in here, takes ball one low. Ripped on a line. Hauls it in for the out. Out number 2. Nolan Shanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-1.
That one to first. He'll do it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Silson back to work. And that one fouled off.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Fouled off left side. Next offering down in the dirt.
Ball, that's low.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count. He's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Oh, what a stop. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort.
A nice diving play at second, gave it a great effort, but I was just impressed by the hustle down the line to beat the throw. That was a fun play. Great stuff right there.
Quan gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And a good eye there. This one in the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. At the plate, David Fry. And that misses. And that is ball one. That one the other way. That's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Showed a will.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout. Now here is Carlos Santana. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Quan around third. Now a long throw home. He's safe, and the lead is up to 5.
Back-to-back base hits. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Noel at the plate now. That's ball one. Traffic on the bases with one already in here at the top of the ninth. That's too low. And a count 2-1. And a base hit right there. Fry around third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And it's now a 6-run lead. So 1 out with 2 aboard. Now it's going to be Bo Naylor. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Ground ball left side into the outfield, base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. Now a chance for Gabriel Arias. Outside low, 1-0. And a foul ball. Bases loaded, 1 away. To first, might be 2. Neto for 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. They put 2 on the board. 5 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get there. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a Thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated?
0-2.
Do you remember when Tim Kirkchin ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun. And I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze. And it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But, yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, that would have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. Throws to second. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
Hola, mi niña. ¿Tú? He's upstairs somewhere. Huh?
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Taylor Ward.
¿Qué fue? ¿Eh?
The next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
Sí, mi. ¿Tú? I don't know. She's upstairs, I think. I think she's up there. Okay, she's gonna call her, okay? I'm gonna tell her. Okay. All right, baby. Good night. Bye. Quiero mucho. Babe,
Soler over at second, 1 down.
Mom wants you to call her.
Here's the 0-1. Slider misses outside. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Rip to third. Ramirez sends it to first, and they're down to their last out. And next for the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe. Swing and a miss.
Oh, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Junis is just 1 strike away.
Foul ball.
Man at second. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Guardians take this one in a blowout.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, it looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
8-2 the final here. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.